So the question is, why are medical defenses so important in the DUI context? The reason is that there are many medical conditions or impairments that mimic what you would expect to find if someone was in fact under the influence or impaired. Let me give you some examples so you understand what I'm talking about. For instance, if you are an epileptic or a diabetic, depending upon the circumstances, you could be showing symptoms that would match up with those that one would associate with alcohol impairment or being under the influence, but in fact, you simply have a medical condition which is causing that problem. Secondly, you could have other problems with your physical body. For instance, you could have back problems, knee problems, leg problems, ankle problems, neck problems. All of those problems can create poor performance on field sobriety exercises, or for instance, you could walk with a limp or have gait issues, and that could cause a police officer to think that you were having problems balancing as a result of alcohol ingestion versus your medical problems. There are many conditions, for instance, that can cause problems. Let me give you an example. Meniere's disease is an inner ear disease. It causes balance problems. The problem is the police officer doesn't know any of these issues when he or she comes into contact with the subject. So they just might smell alcohol and as a result jump to the conclusion that the impairment of normal motor coordination that's occurring to them or that they're observing is from alcohol and alcohol alone, when in fact that may not be the case. Medical impairments, medical issues, medical problems, and medication are some of the best defenses to a DUI. Therefore, it's important to have someone who understands the medicine or knows when to go out and obtain expert advice on what the problem is with the person, whether or not their medical condition was causing the impairment that was being detected by the police officer, and whether or not it's a valid defense at trial. In order to do that, for instance, we often will ask our clients to help us get their medical records so we can evaluate them and determine whether or not they have a defense. It's important to have a lawyer who's trained and understands why this might be a defense and how to raise it and how to perfect it. And we know how to do so here at Alpert Schreyer.